Hello everyone, welcome to a Day in Life. You have everyone on my channel. Today is still February 25th, and this is the third video log for today. I have to retake this video log because I thought it was recording. Now, with the window being closed and it's warm in here, it'll probably cut out on the third video or fourth video because it's warm in here. It'll happen. I had such a great story for you guys. I had it going all the way through till the end, and I heard a click towards the end of the video. I was like, why? Did it overheat on me? No, it was not recording. Because I had it where I set it to see how far it is and things, and then I'm on track and things, and I didn't put it onto that I'm kind of just recording right now. So now I gotta talk about all the other stuff again that I was just talking about. I'm a little bit pissed because I'm feeling a little bit tired, because right after this video log I'm gonna be hitting get some sleep. I don't want to fall asleep now because I knew I was probably going to fall asleep on the fourth video log, but now that I am still awake, now I'm going to talk about all the stuff I was talking about, and it's not going to be as good as it was because I had a good flow of things, but I do remember what I was talking about. Shoes. Now these black shoes, I like them. They last me over 2 years, and I do have money for them, and money saved for it. I'm pretty sure this spring I'm going to be wearing these shoes. So I am pissed off. I am a little bit pissed off right now. Gotta keep it going again. So I had enough talking about the shoes, but I wanted to keep up with the topic. Let's talk about my earliest time of shoes, like me wearing shoes, my the style and stuff like that. So like I said, when I thought it was recording and it wasn't recording, this is going to be embarrassing for even the second time talking about it now. It's going to be embarrassing. I am about 4 years old. I'm guessing about 4 years old, 3 or 4 years old, and I just got these new shoes. My dad or stepmom got me. I think it was stepmom. I was about 4 years old. And my aunt was buying me stuff too. My stepmom, she didn't know who she was, and they were kind of fighting back then. But blah blah. We're going to move on from that because I just thought about it now and wasn't in the last time. I thought it was video recording. I'm walking around this new house. There's a new house, and that house still stands today, where it has like a little small porch patio thingy that you can always have 3 or 4 people stand on underneath this metal roof thing when it rains. So I'm sitting there, I'm walking around the house, I'm looking for the washer because I had to take a poop badly. Really had to take a poop badly. And I just got new jeans, new shoes, new shirt, and suspenders because I couldn't find my belt, or I didn't have a belt, or something like that. Okay, my dad got a size bigger and didn't get a belt just yet. So I'm walking around slow because I really need to poop. So I'm getting closer to what I'm thinking is the washroom, and then I end up pooping my pants. So poop is rolling down my pants legs. They're little poop balls. I was over top of a heat vent. The ones with little squares and stuff. The heat comes through there. Some poop went down my leg through the vent and hit somebody in the head. I got in some bad crap about that, but I said I really needed to go to the washroom. I couldn't find the washroom. Really needed to poop. And then I got a little bit of poop on the side of my shoe, and Dad was kind of mad because it was new shoes, new pants, and it's like, Daddy, I'm sorry, I had to poop badly. So now it's embarrassing again for the second time, even though I don't think I've ever told anybody about that story. But I did relate that story before about earliest times of parties or get-togethers or stuff like that, or earliest memories and stuff like that. Next one after that, I was about 5 or 6. I would say about 5 or 6. And yes. Okay, I remember now. About 5 or 6. I couldn't find my shoes. Looking around for shoes, and I ended up grabbing socks. Couldn't find my socks, and they were not matching socks, and there were socks that went up to my knees. I think they were my cousin's socks, And I was looking for my shoes, Got my shoes. I am sitting outside, putting my shoes on. I got one shoe on. I'm just about to put on the other shoe. My dad says, we gotta go. So he puts me in the car. I put my belt on. I ended up falling asleep because it was a really long drive. And then on the other end he goes, where's your other shoe? I said, you picked me up before I could grab my shoe and you put me in the car and I was trying to tell you. So he goes, oh, really? So then my aunt was there at the time. She ended up buying me shoes because she's done that many times in my life, but not like many times, like I would say maybe 5 times in my life. And I liked those other shoes because their shoes were the kind of like the creamy soles to them and a chocolate brown top to them. And I liked these shoes. They were cool shoes. And she bought me, she couldn't figure out what other kind of shoes, and there was not really much of them on sale. She didn't really have a lot of money. She ended up buying these shoes where they were pure white. I'm telling you, when I went for walks with her or my dad at nighttime, they were so white that they were bright at nighttime too. They were white shoes. Now, I was told that I can't, scuff these shoes up. I can't get them muddy. I can't get them dirty. I had to take care of these shoes. So I always took good care of these shoes. And I get maybe a spot on them, like a mud spot on them. I would have to stay indoors. I couldn't go out just because I got a spot on my white shoes. So then, later on in life, the guys started getting this white shoe polish stuff, foamy stuff to keep your shoes clean and white. That was later on. I mean, I got another white shoes probably like closer to 2021. But then after that, I had those white shoes for only a limited time, and I don't know exactly where those went. Then rose up to be, I think about eight. I was 8 years old. So at 8 years old, I got these other kind of shoes. They were kind of black bottom to it and a light brown on top. And I love these shoes. They were nice. They were comfortable. You could run around in them. But that was the thing too, is that when you're a kid, you got shoes. You have to take care of your shoes, and kids wear out their shoes all the time. And I was going through shoes like every 2 months. And I was told, like, hey, take care of your shoes. Like, I'm not gonna buy you shoes again. You gotta take your shoes. Take care of your shoes. And that's the way this kid is. If you're running around, or you're on a bike, or you're jumping around and stuff, and your shoes to wear out. Even I tried to take care of shoes, and that's what I do remember on that. And then remembering around, I think it was between 10 and 12 years old, probably like right around there, between 10 and 12. I had cousins that were in early high school and they were getting new shoes, and they gave me their old shoes, their hand-me-down shoes. And they were red. They were red shoes. But the only thing is that I liked the shoes, but they were about 3 or 4 sizes, about 2 to 4 sizes more than my foot length could be. So I'm walking around school and stuff, and some kids are like, hey, cool shoes, nice shoes, those are really cool. Some other kids are like, those shoes are so big on you, look like Ronald McDonald shoes. It's like, so that's a little bit hating right there. So I don't know what happened to those red shoes. I even got blue shoes shortly after that too, wearing these red shoes and blue shoes as much as I could, and then till I got into other kind of cloth shoes and stuff, and just normal shoes, mostly just hand-me-down until, getting my first, job, part-time job around 17 or 18, buying my own shoes and paying like $40-$60, and people are like, oh, that's too much for shoes, you shouldn't have to pay so much for shoes. Like, wow, like those shoes there, I can find those for like $5 or $10, and there's kind of people are like that, and whatever, so I've been paying $40 for shoes, and I'm paying $60, and then a couple years, and then paying $80 in a couple years, and then the shoe prices went down. I mean, that was sort of like brand name shoes, and I wanted that style of shoes. I wanted to be cool and hip, and let people know I have good shoes and stuff. And paying any more than $40 at that time was like kind of ridiculous. And got a little bit of money and spent a little bit of money and get some better shoes and durability and stuff like that. But today, I was paying like $50. Like today's, paying shoes, $50, went $65, and $85 is like wow, I don't want to pay $85 all the time. I'm going to pay that much. Oh, I got enough money for like 2 pairs of shoes. Then I don't have to worry about shoes for 2 years. I'm going to get 2 pairs for 2 pairs, or 2 years, 2 years. The durability shoes. So that's my story on shoes. My earliest time that I do remember having shoes. Before that, I don't know. I don't know anything before 4 years old. And things are kind of blurred in the younger high school days, and I really don't know what kind of shoes I'm wearing. I know I had like brown leather shoes with the 3 red stripes on the side. I had those kind of shoes. I've had gray shoes. I always had black, mostly black shoes. I've had gray. I had some white shoes. I ended up putting permanent marker under because I don't really own anything white and didn't really care for white shoes because it's hard to keep clean. So it being gray or black shoes, I mean, the different kind of shoes, they're out there in different styles. But it's usually when you buy the certain shoes, if you can find that style in the no-name brand, get them. If they're going to be as durability as the other kind of shoes, then that is good. That is great. I would say go for the cheaper shoes. So, that's what I gotta say about that. It's about shoes. I mean, I'm pretty well close to the end of this video, and then I got one more video after this one, and I would be done by now. But I thought the video was recording, and really pisses me off that I had a good thing going, and right about now is when it would cut out. I mean, probably like 15 seconds ago, it would probably cut out. But everything went good this time. I got this video recorded, and I don't know. I think I'm tired about shoes. I think I'm going to talk some around shoes and stuff like that. So I'm like really close to the end of this video now. I'm just checking the time. So I'm pretty close to the end of this thing. I'm not too sure I'm going to talk about more about shoes, but I might. There's always something that comes up, and talk about this and that, and the coolness of shoes and stuff like that. And I'm at the end of this video. So if you guys do like this video, please do hit the like button. Please subscribe to me. Make sure this video on the channel might benefit you, might benefit me. Please do tell your friends and family about me. Thank you for viewing this video. Tell me you guys watched it. Hope you all have a nice day, morning, night. And remember, it's better to be Aboriginal than original.